Hello everybody, and today we'll be commenting on this one person that is just an adult baby. Let's just say that. If you like the video, consider subscribing. Okay, bye now, roll the clip.
My name is Riley, I'm 25 years old, I live outside of Buffalo, New York, and I'm addicted to being an adult baby. I dress as a baby as often as I can. Whenever I come home, I always slip into one of my cute little outfits, and it helps me wash away all the stress of the big, tough world.
Riley has turned her...
Okay, I get it because she's just trying to relieve all of the stress in the world, because some stuff can be stressful.
I love having my hair in pigtails and sucking on my pacifier. I started wearing diapers when I was about 13, and then that kind of gradually turned into fascination about pacifiers and onesies and baby or diaper accessories. When I was younger, I felt shame. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to have a normal life doing this.
Riley's friend James is one of the few people who knows of her strange behavior.
I first found out about Riley's addiction maybe about 3 or so years after we became friends. I was a little surprised. You don't run into too many adults that like to dress like babies.
I know it's something that is very unique to me, and I definitely don't tell people unless I think they're gonna be okay with this. It's my little secret.
Yeah, I know you're just trying to relieve all the stress. Just forget about it. Just forget about all of it and just, well, I don't know how you would do that, but probably that way would do it.
So comfortable, and it's just so right for me.
Wow, a bottle and a footy sleeper?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's a bit much for just hanging out with the two of us?
I kind of like it. It makes me kind of feel younger and like a kid and stuff.
Riley is so engrossed in her addiction, she spends nearly $400 a month on accessories like diapers, baby powder, and bottles.
And this is the thing that I just don't get. You're spending over $400 on all three of these? Like, who in their right mind would do that? Someone like her would do that because they're crazy.
Wetting my diapers is just something that kind of comes naturally with wearing diapers. The feeling of release and the feeling of comfort of a warm, wet diaper is really something that is very special to me. Being an adult baby makes me feel different ways. Sometimes it makes me feel really happy.
Oh yeah. So what's next? You're just gonna keep sucking on your thumb? Like, bruh. That is just crazy that someone would do that.
Life?
I do worry about Riley's addiction. Her life would probably be a lot easier if she didn't do this.
Okay, now I agree with this man. Props to you. You get 1,000 Oscars. Here is your 1,000 Oscars.
I do wet my diapers, but I don't do anything else in them. I never have to.
Oh, so now you're wetting your diapers. What's next? You're just gonna freaking, I don't know, get baby toys, like, for yourself? Is that what's next? Probably.
It's hard to tell somebody because there's always been that fear that they will completely be super negative to me and judgmental.
Candace has been one of Riley's closest friends for over 7 years.
But yeah, she's just trying to relieve stress in the world because everything is just stressful and a roller coaster.
Riley is finally ready to confide in Candace and reveal her addiction.
You know, I'm transgendered. You know, I've been living as a girl forever. You know all about that, but I have something to talk to you about.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give it a minute and I'll come out and talk to you about that, all right?
Okay.
Cool.
I don't have any idea what's going on.
Are you sure you don't have any idea that's going on? Have you ever been in her room and just look at her room like, oh, she's a baby.
Okay.
So, what I wanted to tell you was that I am addicted to being a baby and wearing diapers. This is my wonderful little room. It's my nursery.
I don't know what I was expecting to see.
Are you sure you weren't expecting that?
Really awesome. I kind of built it from scratch out of an old, antique bed.
And forgive me for being a little...
Well, I didn't do this because I, wanted to shock you or anything. We've been friends for a long time.
I'm glad you told me.
Oh my God, I was nervous. This is quite a lot to take in, but at least
Are you sure you were excited to see that? Are you sure about that? Because you probably weren't.
I grew up as a little boy, and so it's nice to be able to create new memories. Am I sounding like completely crazy right now?
Well, I mean, obviously, it was a shock walking in, but I'm really glad you told me. I don't think it changes how I feel about her.
Are you sure you were glad? Because you're probably not glad that she showed you.
I don't feel like what I'm doing is wrong or dirty or weird. There's no reason for me to stop, so why should I? How are you? I'm Nancy. Riley, come on in.
Wow.
So this is my nursery.
I would like to kind of get some background information because the only way we can really understand ourselves is to have a context.
I got bullied a lot. When I was in 8th grade, I was thrown downstairs by just a bully, and I broke both of my wrists at that point, and it was very traumatic.
How did that affect you? How did you feel about yourself?
I just felt kind of like, a little worthless. I don't necessarily feel I do this because I had all these negative things in my life.
I challenge you a little bit on feeling like this aspect isn't very strongly related to your experience. It's not possible for someone to make her change. It's her coping skill. So trying to tell her that she just has to stop, she'll just drive it underground.
I see no reason to change. I love the way I live my life, and I'm going to continue being an adult baby.